Hello and welcome. We are Creative Typo. I'm Richard, your game master. Today we're playing Crown of the Oathbreaker, created by Elderbrain. With me is our brave group of adventurers. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello everyone, I'm Nico and I'm playing Sett, the Bugbear, Frenzied Mutant Barbarian.
I'm Tisha, and I'm playing Ponsonby Fengelfen, the Water Genasi, Circle of the Savage Blood Druid.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and I'm playing Brivonius Rothschild, the Eladrin of the Spring Congregation Domain Cleric.
And Adam here. I am playing Thotark, the Entropist Bloodline Sorcerer.
We are currently still in Chapter 1 of the campaign, and we are currently playing through the King's Games section. And would anybody like to recap what happened last time?
I did
Hi.
it last time.
I can read Nico's notes.
I know that's right.
I can do that. So we went to the grinder. We saved a bunch of people. We killed a demon. We killed another lady by slashing her throat. Then we also accidentally killed another lady by asking her to speak. And then we tied up the other ones, put them on the back of horses, brought them to the warden. Then Ponsonby was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm just like leaving. She went to the Lucky Leap. She did some sort of treasure hunt and found Princess Afina trying to play a trick. So she put the rest of the stuff back so she could hang out with Princess Afina and watch people fall for Princess Afina's trick. And the rest of the gang went to go sign up for the King's Games.
All right. So, as is newly added into my kind of guideline of things to happen here at the beginning, I am now going to instigate the players to draw their cardic inspiration.
Thank you for remembering.
I don't think I used mine last time and it was an
Yeah, I didn't
ace.
either.
I didn't either. And
Waste.
No,
Jack of
one of
clubs.
you didn't. Tisha, you did end up using yours like right at the end. Like,
Yeah,
Oh.
with
one of you did. Mhm.
the treasure hunt.
yeah, look at
I
me.
wanted to random, right? Yeah, random. Draw.
And really, like I've already shuffled it and everything. So if you want to pick top or bottom, you're free to do that as well.
Hey, I got a jack of diamonds.
10 of hearts.
A 9 of diamonds. Oh my god, TT, we really are sisters.
Yay.
And I'm the younger one because 9.
I mean, you legit just are younger than me, significantly.
Oh, yeah. Look at this youthful beard.
All right. So now that we have that out of the way, we can actually get started.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's go ahead and pick up with Sett, Thotark, and Bibi, who you are all heading to the Dragon Plaza, which is what we have right down here, where y'all are. And you were there for the Battle of the Tipsy Tunes. So as you arrive, you actually see a very large tent that has kind of open sides on it, and up above the tent in magical lettering, you actually see.
Okay.
It will let me share this out. There we go.
Oh, I shouldn't be.
There we go. You actually see words that read, welcome to the Battle of the Tipsy Tunes. The first prize is a magic scroll of the instant tent spell, which also was used to create this tent. Sponsored by the Emporium of Marvelous Rarities.
Oh, that was cute. Okay.
All right. So, as you come up, there's a large crowd there and a registration table. If you would like to go and register. There is a sign there next to the table that says registration is 3 gold.
I definitely, Bravanius, Thotark, I seem to have placed all of my golden jewels in the hands of the Redeemer and their followers. If you could maybe spot me a little bit, just a smidgen.
Oh
Just
yeah, here you go. Yeah, I'll give you the 3 gold.
Huzzah! I have magically come up with this 3 gold. Thank you, Redeemer. I walk up to the table. Is there anyone I talk to, or I just throw the money into a pit or something?
No, they have somebody there collecting money and taking names and everything.
Ah, yes. Hello, a money collector. I am Brevanius Rothschild, but you can call me Bibi. I am here to sign up for this here Tipsy Tunes. I slap the 3 gold onto the table.
Ah, yes, of course. And they'll take the 3 gold and they'll jot your name down on the list. And then they will tell you to just go ahead and wait until you hear your name called.
Okay, out of character. Did we already go over Tipsy Tunes? Because I forgot.
No. If you want to ask questions about it, you totally can. But
Hey,
things will.
So you seem like a clever individual. What is this Tipsy Tunes?
Oh well, it's like a musical competition where you like sing or play instruments, but in between every round you have to take some shots of this liquor. So that's why it's called Tipsy Tunes, because it's like music, but everybody's a little tipsy.
Can I have my gold back?
No.
Oh, you didn't want to do that?
I misinterpreted what tipsy meant. I was assuming we just tipped something over, either local cows or something. I didn't understand that it meant we were to be involved in the action of getting drunk. Thotark,
Yeah.
should I, or can you? Do you want to take my spot in this valiant competition of debauchery and singing?
I'm gonna put up a finger, and I'm gonna walk away, and I'm gonna find the nearest. give me just a second. I'm gonna
Okay.
walk away, and I'm gonna find the nearest place. There's got to be people serving drinks around there. So let me get some whiskey and some wine.
Oh yeah, it's easy to find. There are plenty of carts all over the place that are selling all kinds of libations and foods.
All right. Well, I'm gonna come back to him, and I'm gonna hand him the whiskey. I'll be like, "Here, drink this."
Wait. Is it safe to drink?
Yeah, it's that whiskey.
Wait. Okay. If it is you that is giving it to me and I assume it is safe, then I shall take this drink.
It wasn't poison.
Thank you. So, good luck, everybody else. And Bibi is going to down his whiskey.
Okay.
And I'll be like, "Here, chase it with this," and then I'll give him some wine.
Oh, wait. Wait. And so like I down the whiskey, I'm dying because I didn't, whatever. Yes, the holy liquid of the earth. Yes, this must be grape juice. So I am going to chug that as well, and I guess Bibi is already slightly inebriated.
There, you should do fine now.
Oh, holy redeemer, how I wish to exclaim your name.
All right. So any other takers?
Hey, Sett, you want to hop up there too?
No, I don't.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not the singing type.
Hanging around those horses, I think I'm having like some allergies things going on.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, have fun, Bibi.
I will have all of the fun and sing all of the songs that I need to sing to praise his holy name, O holy Redeemer.
Is this like a competition?
It is like a competition, yes.
Oh, okay. Ah, we'll bait them all.
Yes. Redeemer loves me, this I know.
Oh. Okay. So so the line kind of diminishes after a while, and things start kind of getting underway. They will go ahead and start off events. The master of ceremonies himself, who is master conductor Fabian Eladrin of the College of Minstrels, who I do not have a picture of, unfortunately. Will actually speak up first by saying, "Welcome everyone to the Battle of the Tipsy Tunes. I am the Master of Ceremonies. You may know me as Fabian, leader at the College of Minstrels, and I have with me the two other judges, who is Talus Deepwood, who is the lead singer of songs, and Crespartio Lescrito, the lead strummer of strings."
Hmm.
They have very good titles. And so what we are going to do here is we are going to have a competition wherein at the beginning of each round, all of the contestants will take a double shot of the spirited leaf liquor, which is a rather potent herbal brew. And then they have a few minutes to be able to wow us with either a song, either sung or played on some instrument or something of the like. Just any type of music will do.
Ah.
I got you pre-drunk to get drunk.
And we will be grading you based on your performance and assign a certain number of points. And this will go on for 3 rounds. And whoever has the most points at the end of 3 rounds will be the winner.
Yes, sounds great.
All right. Well, I guess we should go ahead and get started. And they'll go ahead and call up the first contestant, which is a Zamoza Olafren, who looks to be a pretty jumpy male half-elf, which I also do not have a picture for. And he will go up and he will take the couple of shots. And I am going to try and do things as above board as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and do his rolls for the leaker. All right. Then roll for a performance. Okay. So he will perform by dancing while playing some cheerful, fast melodies on his violin. And when he's finished, there's a smattering of applause throughout the audience.
Boo! Boo!
And a few boos here and there. And the judges will each kind of take their turns to make their comments. The master conductor Fabian will start off. Yes, that is rather good. It is some fairly advanced technique on your violin, and I would say that it is worthy of a pretty solid point. Again, don't feel bad. A point is just the start of when things are good. If you were not good, we would not award any points. And the next judge, Talus Deepwood, who I actually do have a picture of.
Sounds like a bad guy.
Sounds like someone we gotta talk to.
What makes you think something like that? Like,
While you're pulling up the picture, I'm gonna go over to
He's
Thotark.
totally a bad guy.
Be like, Thotark, I need some money. I need to go buy some vegetables.
Oh yeah, there you go.
All right,
Here's some vegetable money.
All right, I'm gonna go buy some vegetables while all this is happening.
Just a little
Okay.
side note that Talus Deepwood is the person that I would dodge at the live piano karaoke bar. Like, run far away from.
So he'll say, here, very fine dancing and some pretty good violin work. So yeah, I agree. 1 point it is. And then the last, Cruspartio, which I also don't picture for. You'll notice a theme in a lot of these games. Anyway, but he will also just kind of give a silent nod. Like you can tell that he kind of favors him, but he doesn't really want to seem out of place, so he's just being very quiet. And just kind of going along with what the other two judges say. So he will get his point and move along. Next, they will go ahead and call up Bibi.
Bibi, yeah.
So they'll go ahead and bring to you a double shot of the spirited leaf liquor for you to drink, which you will need to make a Constitution check.
Bottom thought, Redeemer. It's a Constitution check right here. Okay, got it. And that is a 22.
Oh yeah, you pass with flying
21.
colors. Yep, you feel great. Like this doesn't seem like it is slowing you down at all.
Okay.
So you're free to do your performance, whatever that may be.
Okay, yeah. So he just starts singing like, "Bye, wife. She took me by the hand. Bye, wife. We did a silly dance, and then we gave our life to the Redeemer. And bye, wife. She's my wife." And anyone catch the original from anyone? No one? Oh, y'all are bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. That would have been okay if you knew where that's from. That would have been hilarious. Yeah. Do I do a performance check?
Yes, there's a performance check. And I guess we'll tell you how we do after that.
I feel like we let Jonathan down.
Yeah.
You did. What did oh gosh. Oh geez, 11.
11. So the judges, the first, we'll just go down the line again. Well, it is a very interesting song, and it was a fairly good rendition, all things said. But it's maybe not quite there for me.
Oh, okay.
And Talus will say, well, I don't know. Maybe the voice just isn't really my cup of tea, but maybe for someone else. And the strum of strings will just kind of nod. So 0 points, and better luck in the next round.
Okay, yes. Uncultured swine, but that's okay because we all cannot be mean.
So they'll go ahead and keep going through a couple more contestants. which we just do a couple of quick rollers.
While that's happening, does Sett come back with like some squash, some like pre-cooked squash, like pulled it out of some stew or something? Like, still just big chunks of it.
Yes, absolutely.
I come with an armful of it so that I can hand some to Thotark. Here, I found this. We'll need it in a minute.
Yeah,
Don't
this
eat it.
might be rigged. Yeah, this might be rigged. They didn't like Bibi. And he's like, great. We might be using this on the judges.
I missed Bibi already. Ugh, man.
Oh, you didn't hear him? You didn't
No.
hear his...
I was buying the squash.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So when the next contestant goes up, and they hand him the drink, he seems kind of a bit skittish as he's holding the drink, and the master conductor actually speaks up and says, "Well, don't be shy. Drink. I know exactly how you spend your private practices, anyhow, my boy." So he'll kind of look a little nervous about that, and then he'll just down the drink. And-
I mean, is he gay? I mean,
that's not what he was trying to get at.
I love representation, Hanny, so I'm into it.
Well, the insinuation is maybe a bit more that like this particular student likes to drink heavily during their private practices.
Okay.
Basically, like they're not supposed to be drinking, but the leader of the school knows that they do anyway, kind of thing.
Okay.
But you can interpret that any way you would like.
Because I sure the fuck don't believe it.
All right. But yeah, he'll get up there and he plays some guitar and sings a really heartrending song that just really kind of brings a tear to your eye to hear it. And like they give him some praise and call up the next, which I'm mostly doing now just because I also have a picture of this one. Because it apparently is just I have some and I don't have others.
Hey,
Anyway.
Dorian, yes.
So she'll go up and she goes to take a drink, and she downs it pretty well, and then she will go over and start singing while playing several different instruments in turn. And afterwards, the judges will rave and applaud her and say that, oh, well, I suppose this is to be expected of the star of the Golden Nectarette. And they will actually award her 2 points.
That's bullshit.
And then there's one more that we'll just note at any case here. Just another kind of frail-looking halfling that goes and takes the shot, and you can tell they look just absolutely wasted right off the bat. Like they did not take this liquor very well. And so while they try singing, you could tell it's just completely slurred, like just off notes all over the place. It just sounds really bad. And judges will give it the well. That was definitely a performance. It certainly was a song, I guess. But yes, no, there no points. Okay. And So we'll go ahead and step into another round. And just to speed things up, let's go ahead and just have Bibi go ahead and do another round.
Oh yeah. So Bibi grabs looks for the nearest like wooden mug and flips it over onto the open end is hitting the table, and he does a clap tap 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 clap up down, and makes a rhythm with the cup, and it's like I took my bye wife on the long way round, 2 prayers for the Redeemer to my name, and she sure does keep me sweet company. And then he continues the song. And he's going to roll performance. Oh, did I have to roll for alcohol as well? Constitution?
Yeah, go ahead and roll another Constitution for alcohol.
All right, cool. Let me do that. Ability. I got a 16.
All right, you still feel great.
Yeah, just singing out of tune and doing great. And then performance. Unnatural 20.
All right.
Yeah.
72
So-
points.
So you feel really good about this. You feel like you really nailed that. So it goes over to the judges, and the first judge will say, "Wow, that is impressive. I had no idea you had something like this in you. Like, wow, what happened in the first round there? That was really good. I think this is worth 2 points. This is a 2-point worthy performance."
I know.
Talus will chime in. Well, if you could have sang like that the whole time, why didn't you already? Jeez. Well, I guess welcome to the competition. And yeah, 2 points. And the third judge nods.
Right as Talus was being snarky, I started to get ready to throw the food, but then he gave 2 points, so I put the cabbage back down.
You like flip it in your head. You win this time.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, Bravanius like flips his beard and
Okay. Couple of other rolls for other stuff. Okay. And we'll go ahead and do the third round really quick. We'll go ahead and do another Constitution roll for Bibi.
okay. Oh gosh, we can hear. 18.
All right, you still feel great. Like you think, probably those drinks that Thotark gave you earlier might have helped, just kind of loosen you up a bit, and yeah, this hasn't been too bad.
Okay, great. As Bibi starts singing, "Hark the Redeemer, angels sing, glory to the Redeemer," and is going to roll performance. Oh, mother, French toast. They said no Jesus in this house. This is a 10.
Oh.
Use your inspiration.
Oh, my
Your card.
inspiration. Yeah, that's a 19.
Okay. So the judges seem to like that one too. They're definitely really impressed. Like for such a rocky start, this has gone very well for you. So they all agree that they'll award another 2 points for that performance.
Great.
And the rest of them will go again. Just kind of rolling a couple of things just to kind of simulate some stuff so we can move along.
Expat just bought BB a new card X, so you can pull a new card.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes, go ahead and pull a new card.
Okay. Let me, because child, after these performance rolls, I need it. Okay. 'Cause maybe it's been a struggle. Random. Oh, a 7 of spades. We're no longer sisters. Sorry, Tisha.
That's okay. We can be cousins.
Cousins.
So You go through and like they finish with all of the contestants. All of the singing's done, and Fabian, the conductor, will announce. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to take some time to deliberate on the results here. This has been actually quite a close competition. So if you will, just bear with us and we shall be back shortly with the results. And on that note, we also are going to take a small break here, although it will be about 90 seconds, and we will return with some more play. And we're back. And the judges have had some time to deliberate. And Fabian, the conductor, will come out and say, well, this year especially has been riveting with some very, very incredible performances. Really, this is a much closer competition than, well, really any year I can remember. So it was rather difficult, but I think when it's all said and done, we have agreed, maybe some more than others, that I think that the competition should go to Bibi. I'm still not really sure what happened in that first round, but it became very apparent that they were much better than that first performance. Maybe it was just some butterflies or something. I'm sure, we all get that at times. But congratulations to Bibi.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I never win
justice.
anything. Yes. Glory be to the Redeemer and my by-wife. Because without them, none of this would be possible. So this was really great for me. What's my prize?
The prize, as was stated, is a scroll of the instant tent spell, which is sponsored by the Emporium of Marvelous Rarities.
Oh, right. That was in that little pamphlet, right?
It's on the magical words that are like up above the tent.
Ah, yes, the pamphlet. Okay. Well, thank you. This was really great. Thank you, Redeemer. Thank you, Bywife. How long does my speech get to keep going?
Well, how long do you want to make your speech? They may or may not start playing the playoff music.
Okay, well, thank you. I'm going to take this little scroll, Thotark, for your kindness in giving me the 3 gold in the name of the Redeemer, and Bibi gives you the instant tent scroll.
Oh, thank you.
So, if you could just, from this point on, do better by literally everyone else, that would be great. All right.
I'm taking the cabbage and I'm shredding it and throwing it into the air like confetti because Bibi won.
At Sett's voice, Bibi's like, "Oh, Holy Redeemer, yes. And now that we are here, take this tent spell, do better, and we shall move on from this instant."
So really quick before we do anything else, I would say that this will have been enough time for the whole treasure hunt thing with Ponsonby to have gone down. So at this point, what would Ponsonby like to do? Like basically where we left her.
What is Princess Afina doing after we saw somebody? I assume we saw somebody else fall.
Yes. Like y'all have a right good old time, like just resetting the trap and watching more people approach as they get through the other clues and start falling all over again, and it's funny every single time.
All right, well, I think I've had about enough of this. Now I'm starting to feel just a little bad. I mean, it's still kind of funny, but I'm starting to feel a little bad. Like, that last person was a little kind of old.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. I mean, yeah, we've done so much of this. It's getting a little old.
Yeah, maybe I'll go check and see what Bibi and Sett and Thotark are doing. I think they're doing some kind of game or something.
Okay. Well, it was fun hanging out with you.
Yeah, you too. We should do this again sometime.
Of course.
All right, I'll check you later.
Bye.
Right, so she gives Princess Afina a hug and heads towards the rest of the group.
Okay. So you'll head down there, and you'll arrive there about the time that they're announcing Bibi as the winner.
Oh, of course Bibi won. I mean, with the power of the Redeemer behind him, what else would happen, you know?
Shredded cabbage is falling on you as you approach.
What is happening? What is this is wet.
How healthy.
Huh. Not what I expected. Is jellyfish or something?
The cabbage rotten? Or is it just cabbage?
Oh yeah, is the I thought the cabbage was rotten.
Partially
I
cooked.
just assumed it was, and I was like, wait, did we?
Oh no, it was just cooked. I just took it out of like a stew, so it was just soggy and cooked.
Did you just like fist your hand in a stew and was like, yes, this is what I desire?
Yeah, that's that's what I did with my giant mutant fake hands. Like,
Yeah, this is kind of gross, Sett.
I'm eating some. What?
It's really wet and it smells like garlic. What is this?
Cabbage. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna ask why you're throwing it. That's fine. Good job, Bibi. Oh, a celebration of Bibi. That's why you're throwing cooked cabbage into the air. That smells like garlic. Totally understandable.
Are you saying that I smell like cooked cabbage and garlic?
No, I do now, though.
Yes. Well, I shall depart from here and wait for the whatever is next. I hope you all have a good day. Remember, the Redeemer be with you, and so on and so forth.
Sure, I brought you this potion if you want it.
A potion?
Yeah, it's probably not really a potion. It's probably just water or perfume in a bottle, but I kept it.
Well, you should continue to keep it.
Oh. What's it?
Because I have been tricked and befuddled twice today by that one over there, and I point to Thotark.
I didn't trick you. But stuff in the tent scroll in my pack.
Yes. It was not a trick. I guess I could have at least taste tested it instead of just downing it. But
It was safe.
that is a
It
case of
helped you win.
semantics.
Even the judges said it.
You are correct. It wasn't the Redeemer. It was alcohol.
The Redeemer worked through the alcohol.
As he says that in clear sarcasm, he looks up at the sky and is like, kidding. Just kidding. No hard feelings. And then moves on.
All right. Well, guess Bibi didn't want this. Thotark, do you want this? I don't know what it is. I think it's perfume. It might be water, but it has a cool bottle.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
check it out. We'll
There you
spray a
go.
little bit in the air and sniff it.
I mean, it smells all right.
Yeah, it smells all right.
All right. Well, you're welcome to keep it if you want to, or gift it to somebody else.
It's safe. You should drink it.
Maybe I could get somebody to drink this. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't say that.
So
Stick it in my bag.
about that time, you hear a loud announcement, just kind of echoing out across the city, saying that registrations will be opening shortly for the Nimble Eagle at the House of the Soldier. Which the House of the Soldier is this right here.
What do we know about the Nimble Eagle?
So the Nimble Eagle is a game about balance and archery.
Anyone? No? I mean, Sett, that's literally, that's you.
As that you're good with
you're the
the
weapons,
bow, right?
But I mean, I'm good with hitting things with bows.
Yeah. You're good at balancing.
I can give it a shot.
Yeah.
All right. So is everybody going to head down to the House of the Soldier?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm heading down with the rest of them.
Spread these out a little. Then I'll just move the whole thing. Wow.
Nice.
You're there.
Hey, you're there.
You did it.
You did it. All right. So when you arrive here, there is a target that is kind of like down the alley there, as you see like the kind of space in between the buildings, kind of right down the center there. And this is actually the perfect place to actually show this to you because it is actually relevant. So this is actually depicting the Nimble Eagle game,
Ooh.
where you can see the person is on stilts trying to shoot at the target down the opening here. It is, as you may see, not necessarily very safe.
Yeah.
There's kids around and stuff. Random goat dog.
Just don't mess up.
There's a Yoda.
Yeah, there is a Yoda. You are correct. There is a Yoda. Yes. Interesting. These games are.
I shoot him. No.
Dying I am. Shot me,
Hey.
someone has.
All right, so I will go up and like, I flex my giant muscles. How much is it for the stilts game?
3 gold. And let me also go ahead and show you this. This is what it says actually up above the target in some magical letters, just up in the sky. It says, "Welcome to the Nimble Eagle. The first prize is a potion of fire resistance." Sponsored by the Emporium of Marvelous Rarities.
Cool. Thotark,
Yeah,
I
here you
have
go.
3 gold. Thanks.
Yeah, here's a 3 gold. I feel like the parent that's giving out coins at Chuck E. Cheese.
Right?
I'm playing carnival games. Yeah.
I need another ticket. Oh, all right. So anybody else like to sign up?
Charles Edward Cheese.
Let me see. Where's my gold at?
Like as
Inventory?
far as on the character sheet?
Yeah, okay, I
um,
found it. I found my inventory. Yeah, sure. Ponsonby will sign up. I just want to stand on those things. That sounds fun.
Okay.
You need gold too.
No, I got
Everybody's
it.
Getting gold.
Remember when we
Everybody.
like cleaned that house and stuff? We got paid.
Yeah, we did.
So I'll just use from there.
Everyone's
Hmm.
getting gold.
Oh yeah, I would have given you your cut of the gold from the horse job too.
Oh, you can keep that. She left right away anyway, not waiting for the gold, so
Alrighty. So after a little bit of time, things have kind of had a chance to settle down after people signed up. The games will get underway. Starters, the leader of this game, the master of this game, Twin Bobane, will actually come up and announce, welcome everyone to the Nimble Eagle. It is quite the dexterous challenge. It requires good balance, good aim, and of course, an eagle eye to be able to land shots consistently. I would ask that people not kill anyone along the side here. I know that it is a difficult competition, but we would like to try and minimize any kind of damage to anyone else.
I mean, you think they would have like, tested our dexterity or ability to stand on these things. I don't know what they're expecting out of me. Look at me. I'm a big old rock.
I mean, you gave them 3 gold. That's enough to try. Hey, everybody else watching knew what they're in for, okay? They signed waivers to watch. and they also have clerics like lining the sides, like
Okay.
ready
Oh.
to jump out and heal somebody at a moment's notice.
Good.
That is good.
But they still don't want you shooting people.
Me, I'm not gonna do it on purpose.
Just don't do it, okay? All right. And he'll actually go on to explain. So for each of the so for each contestant, they will need to get onto these stilts that we provide, and they will need to be able to take 3 shots at the target, and the best total 3 shots, of course, will win. If you were to sorry, hold on. Now, there is a catch to this because, I mean, balancing on stilts and shooting an arrow is just simply too easy. It wouldn't be much of a competition, I'm sure. So, in between each of the shots, there will be signs that are silhouettes of certain animals that will be held up in front of the target, and you will need to be able to identify the animal correctly before you can make the shot. If you incorrectly name the animal, then you will have a point penalty adjustment on your score. So, without further ado, we will go ahead and get started. And he will go ahead and call up the first contestant, which is a Mavis Grider. He's kind of strange looking man, like looks kind of different than what you've seen, and his garb is a little different than what you've normally seen. You get the feeling that he's probably not from around here.
Yes. Does he teach typing?
Yes. No, that's actually his cousin, Mavis Beacon.
Mavis be okay, my bad. Got it.
Anyway, so he'll call him up there and get him attached to the stilts and stand him up. So he will go ahead and make his balance check.
Before they do all these things and make these checks and such, can I do a little something?
Sure. What do you want to do?
I say, "Oh, Holy Redeemer, please ensure the victory of my friends, that we may acquire more to serve you in your name." And I say, I shake my hands, snap my finger, and say, "Bane!" And I'm casting Bane on the other combatants that are not Ponsonby, and I'm casting it on. That's not Ponsonby, and that's not Sett.
Okay. And so as Mavis gets up on the stilts, he will actually yell out to the crowd in a very hard to understand accent. "What's this, Illyrionians? This is how we do it in Zult."
Right? Okay.
It's a delayed reaction.
It took a while for people to process what was said.
Hey, y'all didn't catch Hillary Duff, so I'm not even fucking here for it. Okay.
All right. So a sign will go up in front of the target. He will call out rabbit, and then he will take a shot at the target.
All right, and then for Bane, this individual needs to make a charisma saving throw, and if it fails, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number.
And it's what kind of save?
Charisma.
Charisma.
Mm-hmm. I'm here for sabotage and the School of Congregation. What?
Okay. All right. And you said that it's a D4 off of their
Yes.
back roll.
Yes.
All right. So when he fires the arrow, it actually. Okay. It will actually hit the target, but it hits all the
Man.
way out on the rim, which is worth no points.
Oh,
Right.
look at that. Bibi looks at Thotark and says, I guess I guess I will be here to also ensure the victory of our friends.
Yeah,
His name?
I like your style.
Just don't, hey, man, don't fucking tell anyone, all right? Like, just wanna fucking win.
And he looks a little disgruntled, and he will kind of recompose himself and has to make another check to balance on the stilts. And then another silhouette will go up. And he will call out dog, to which you hear a very loud
Oh.
It's a wolf, idiot.
idiot. Can't even tell the difference between a dog silhouette and a wolf silhouette.
Oh.
And then he will make his second shot. Which will actually hit the target a little further in, netting him 1 point. As you may recall, he also got the silhouette wrong, which negative 1 point. So he is currently even. And then one more set. He will actually kind of stumble off of the stilts for a second. And then he will get back up on them. When he is ready to shoot again, like another silhouette goes up. And this time he will call out, chicken! Which there's no bad sound for. And then he will fire his third and final shot.
Of course he knows what a chicken is.
All right. And the final shot also hits the target right next to where his second shot went, which will get him another point, which is also negated by his falling off of the stilts. So he ends up with a grand total of 0 points.
Boo! The Redeemer has forsaken you. Boo!
So now that we see how that goes, let's go ahead and do Sett.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So a dexterity save first.
So yeah, you'll get onto the stilts, and it'll start with and it's actually an acrobatics check,
Okay.
in case your acrobatics is better than just your flat dex.
Well,
All right.
Shit.
Oh yeah, you feel great. You feel sturdily balanced on top of the stilts.
this isn't too bad.
So as you get ready to shoot, that silhouette will go up in front of the target. You need to make a perception check to be able to identify the silhouette.
Okay, look at these high rolls. Okay.
Oh yeah, you are absolutely confident that this is a duck.
That's a duck.
All right, and you hear no bad sounds. So now it is the shot. It is just a normal ranged attack with whatever proficiencies you may have in bow.
So it's gonna be a +4 to this d20, so only a 7.
Ooh. All right.
I said duck.
So with that, it flies right on past the target and lodges itself into the road back behind the target. Did not hit anyone. Thankfully.
They ducked.
They ducked. So you go ahead and set up for your second shot. You'll need another acrobatics check.
All right, so acrobatics. Here we go.
Oh,
Ooh. All right. So you'll stumble a bit, which will dock a point, and then on the silhouette, you are absolutely positive that it's an axolotl.
Axolotl.
what's an axolotl?
I don't know. I think it's something that's unredeemer.
And then this is a 15 to hit.
No,
So go ahead.
an axolotl is when you like have like a lot of axes and you like try to do a puppet show or something.
Ah,
Oh,
axolotl.
Yeah.
But I think that the silhouette we're seeing is a jackal.
Eh,
Is it a jackal? It's a jackal.
Not a
it
duck.
could be a lot of axes too. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's a jackal.
It's a silhouette. Have you ever seen people do hand puppets? You can do a lot of things with axes.
That's a 15 to hit.
Yes.
15 to hit.
So your second shot hits the target far enough in for 1 point.
Oh.
Good shot on the jackal.
And
Good job.
set up for the third shot. So acrobatics check.
All right. Knock these all out.
oh God.
Oh no.
What are these?
Don't you
Sorry,
have
David.
don't you have a Arctic?
Yeah, but I'm
You didn't have
gonna,
that many cards.
at this point. At this point.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, no. That's a
The
uh,
trifecta.
12. Yeah.
Glad we're
So-
not in a fight right now.
So yeah, you feel kind of unstable on these stilts, like you kind of wobbled and had to get back up on them, and then this time you said it was a snake when everybody else was just like, I mean, it's like obviously a seal, right?
I saw a snake on the ground. That's why I'm moving to my stilts.
Somebody's gonna die on this one.
And then the arrow actually goes all the way past the target and sticks into the side of a building.
Behind him?
Ponsonby. It's up to
Yeah,
you.
he somehow managed to miss so badly it went behind him. Yeah.
Did I? Wait, did I accidentally cast my thing? Did I cast my enchantment on him? No, I couldn't have. Redeemer, help.
You gotta be more careful, Bibi.
Hey, please don't tell him. I don't think I could. I don't think I could face him.
It's okay. Yeah, I won't say anything.
Trying to
Alright.
kick the stilts off. Get these stupid things off me. Damn.
This whole game is stupid. Everything's stupid.
Where's my cabbage?
I'm feeling
Alright.
garlic.
So on that note, we'll give Sett a a few seconds to kind of recover his pride a bit, and we'll take a 90-second break. And we're back, and just in time for Ponsonby's turn.
Yay.
Yay!
I
So-
do better than Sett.
I don't know if I can get up on these stilts, but Cyrillan gave me a Cardic, so I pulled that and it was a 3. So I get a +3. But I also
Okay.
have a Jack in my Cardic, so
Hey, you know that 3 could be really handy.
I will
Right.
definitely be using
I'm not
them.
losing nothing.
I will use them. Thank you,
All right.
Cyrillan.
So, we'll go ahead and get started after you've gotten up on the stilts. It's an acrobatics check to balance.
All right.
And you successfully balanced. And so, as you're getting ready to shoot, a silhouette will go up in front of the target, and I need a perception check.
That is
Hell yeah.
17.
All right. So you recognize this silhouette as a badger.
It's a badger, an American badger, not a. Not any other badgers. It's a nice one.
I think it's a Wolverine.
It's a jackal. Is it a jackal?
The jackal.
No,
I need to go
that's
set up
obviously a badger. You guys, stop it.
Well, there is no sound to disagree with you. So, moving on to the shot.
What do I need to roll?
It is a ranged attack roll, so it would
Okay.
include your dex bonus as well as if you have any proficiency with the bow.
I have a crossbow. Can I just roll that?
You would be allowed to use a crossbow. Yeah, you'd be allowed to use a crossbow. Yes.
8.
And then that would be plus your dex plus your proficiency in crossbow.
I think it factors all those. Oh, wait. Yeah, plus my dex is 0, and plus my proficiency in crossbow is 0.
Oh,
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
I'm going to use my Cardic of the 3 that Cyrillan got me.
okay. So
I get an
The-
11.
so the shot will hit the target, but it hits out on the edge of the target.
I didn't
Oh,
want to
0.
hurt the little guy. I just got his tail a little bit. Totally on purpose.
Although, if you're worried about the badger, I should at least mention that the silhouettes don't like stay up there. They're just like held up like as a flashcard kind of thing, and then taken away.
Thotark, do you think that you can get negative points in this game?
Yeah, I think Sett did.
Ah, Sett. Oh, the one I cursed. Ah, well. Hey, Ponsonby, you're still doing better than Sett. Keep up the good work.
It's true, you are. All right, so we'll do the next shot. Start with an acrobatics check.
All right. Fingers crossed. 16.
All right, you still feel really good about your balance. They'll hold up another silhouette in front of the target.
Big money.
Right.
No whammy.
That is a nat 20 plus
That
8
is-
for a 28.
Jesus Christ.
So you recognize that silhouette as a blue-footed booby.
That's definitely a blue-footed booby. They are native to the rocks over there. Not this continent, but the other one.
It's a dragon.
You'll see when they take the picture down, they just kind of like look at it, scratch their head a little bit, like, how could you get all of that from a silhouette? Like, we were just going for bird.
Oh.
Like- no. And then go ahead and take your shot.
All right. And got an 11 again.
Use that card.
I'm worried about my balance next one. Because if I use my Kardik, I got a 10.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. So again, it'll hit the edge of the target. And then we'll go for the third shot. So start with a acrobatics.
Yeah, they're endangered, so be careful. Make sure you take care of that little guy. All right. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna use my Kardik of a 10. My Jack of Diamonds.
Okay. So you do that. You feel really solid, like you balanced the whole time pretty well.
An 11 wisdom.
So you feel so confident after the last one, and just absolutely nailing it like that. You try and do the same thing, and you'll go for this is a hyena.
This is a laughing hyena. Obviously.
No, Ponsonby, it's a jackal. Fucking jackal. Thotark, it was a jackal.
Yeah, I think that one actually was a jackal.
Looked like a hyena to me.
Right, that's why you have negative points. Oh.
And go ahead and make the shot.
18.
Woo! All right. So this time, the arrow flies and actually hits a good bit further in, but not quite into the inner circle. So it's still only worth 1 point, but that actually means that you have come out at net 0, putting you still ahead of Sett and tied with the other contestant that is gone.
I got negative points for hitting off to the side.
No. The minus point was from the incorrect silhouette. That third
Gotcha.
silhouette.
Whatever that thing is, I hope it's dead. It's definitely a hyena.
Game is actually kind of hard.
It is kind of hard. Like you gotta at least have good checks in 3 different things, and only 2 of them really have overlap.
Yeah, the 2 I'm bad at.
And all things considered, you did pretty awesome.
Doing great.
And so some other people go, and you see some more that do at least as badly as Sett. Like it just seems like they've never fired a bow in their life before.
Losers.
You see one of them actually make a shot that actually hits somebody in the arm. Like a cleric will come out and patch them up really quickly, and that particular contestant is booted out, and they do not get to finish their turn. So let's see, and I guess we'll go ahead and just hinge this on one more that I'm just going to do some quick rolls for.
I saw you pouring your White Claw into a cup. You fucking fancy ass.
Live, laugh, love. Easy, breezy, beautiful. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe she's born with it. That's what I was looking for.
There you go.
The heart of the cards. I want to be the very best. By the power of the moon, I will destroy you.
Oh, that's Sailor Moon.
Or is it in the name of the moon?
In the name of the moon.
I will destroy you. I will
Power of the moon?
defeat you.
So
Okay.
by some crazy twist of fate, the last contestant that has a chance of coming out positive in all of this actually does not manage to do so. They managed to miss the target on 2 of their shots, and they got one of the silhouettes wrong. So between the 1 point hit and the wrong silhouette, they also end up with 0 points. So what we'll do is we'll have a quick like single shot, I guess, kind of playoff between the 3 even scores to see who can actually come out with a positive round.
Thotark, did they say playoff or mid off?
Can it just be Can,
I
Just
wasn't
be the-
paying attention.
can it just be identifying the animals? Is that what it is?
I was talking mad shit.
Okay.
So, because of the fact that I think the most sensible thing to narrow this down to is probably just the archery more than anything else. It's probably best that we just use everything. I mean, unless you want to just go by this.
No, I don't.
So let me go ahead and do that. So the first guy over again, he ends up netting 1 point. He ended up getting the silhouette wrong, but he actually had a 2-point shot. So you are good on the balance. You're good on the silhouette. So just make the shot.
I did. I got a 15.
Oh, that is the shot. Sorry.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you're good on all three. Yeah, so you also end up with net 1 point.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be 2 points? What does it take to get a point for the freaking bow?
You did
Just
get a point from the bow.
Did I get a point from the wisdom?
There are no points to gain from the wisdom. There are only points to lose from the wisdom and the acrobatics.
I gotcha. Okay.
The only points you can gain are from the shots.
Okay.
So I mean, I guess there's still a focus on the archery, but like you can still mess up the others badly.
Yeah.
And then the third one will actually only get 0 points total, and so it is now between the two of you. So we'll just try one more time here.
Is this Robin Hood?
Yeah, something like that.
Like Men in Tights when he's like, I lost. I'm not supposed to lose.
It's not in the script.
I can't.
All right. So the other guy manages to get exactly 0 points on his last round there.
I have a feeling I'm gonna get negative points on this one.
Uh,
I got a 4 for my acrobatics. I got a 13 for my wisdom and a 2 for my shot. I knew my luck was about to run out.
Unfortunate. Yeah, so unfortunately that does amount to a total of -2. So unfortunately you will not win. It will instead be Mavis Gridhier from Drail.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Ponsonby went to get up on the stilts the second time and just tried to use her cold bone as like a stepping stool. She's like, maybe this will help me get up here. And she chipped the bone a little bit and was so distraught.
Oh no!
Like, what's up with this really crappy ground? Who doesn't fix the bricks here? It's off. It broke the brick and it broke the bone. What? I don't care what the heck that animal is. It's dumb. It doesn't have a cold bone. Then she just throws her crossbow. She throws her crossbow. Loses it. Loses her crossbow. I'm taking it out of my inventory.
I'll come back with 2 mugs of ale, and I'm like, here's for the losers. And I give one to Ponsonby.
Thanks. She stirs her bone.
One of the
to cool
other
it down.
guys walked up whenever you said that, and then is now like sad when you walked away and didn't give him a beer. I'm just-
But I lost. Where's my beer? Maybe because I didn't get a beer, I'm really a winner.
Son, no, you're not. You're not. You're not a winner.
Aw.
No, never mind. We're good.
You're good. All right. So they wrap up, make the announcements of the winner. They give him his potion of fire resistance. And shortly later, there's another announcement about the next event. which is called Merfolk Lumberjacks.
See, this is what I should be doing.
So, Merfolk Lumberjacks will be taking place at the Zankar Plaza.
Curious about these rules.
You're curious about the rules to Merfolk Lumberjack. Why would you be interested in that one? It doesn't sound interesting. So let's see. We have right here is our Zankar Plaza. Move us on up to that area. If y'all are interested anyway.
Yes.
I'm interested.
All right. So, as you arrive here, you see that it is there's a large farm wagon which stands in the middle of the square, which is painted yellow, green, and white, which are the colors of the Azanars, the current ruling family. 30 heavy tree logs are placed alongside it, and a few barrels sit a bit further away from the wagon. And then next to them are a couple of odd-looking glass spheres and tubes that are laid out on the ground. There is some magical text displayed on the side of the wagon, which says, "Welcome to the competition of the Merfolk Lumberjacks. The first prize is a Dust of Dryness, sponsored by the Emporium of Marvelous Rarities." So Dust of Dryness, yes. So the way that this event actually works is that there's only one person taking on the challenge at a time. The contestant will have 2 glass hemispheres fitted around their head to form a sort of glass helmet. The complete sphere will have an elastic leather collar that seals the bottom part at the contestant's neck, and the top will have a hole that can be plugged with a cork. The 2 parts are held together by by a leather belt, and the sphere is watertight. At the start of the challenge, the contestant's globe will be filled quickly with water from a small barrel. Next, the contestant must lift the logs and place them onto the wagon while holding their breath. You can hold your breath. There's some rules for that we'll get into. And then basically it's a matter of how long you can hold your breath while loading logs onto a wagon, essentially. The idea being
Risk
that
of drowning.
yes. Yes, there is a risk of drowning, but obviously, if you do pass out, then they'll get the globe off of your head and resuscitate you. Like, it's not like they're just going to leave you to drown. Also, at any time, like, you can bow out, like basically tap out, and they'll get the thing off of your head. And essentially, whoever gets the most logs on the wagon will win the contest. Basically, you have until, like, as long as you're actually still in the helmet, essentially, to be able to continue moving logs. So, the way that this is going to end up working, it will be constitution checks for holding your breath past a certain point. There will be athletics checks for moving logs into place. And additionally, there will be constitution checks during each of your logs to make sure that you don't lose breath for the extra effort, more or less.
Okay.
So that all said, who all is wanting to participate?
That will actually participate in this one. Thotark, give me 3 more gold. Thotark,
Yeah,
Thotark,
I got
give
you.
me 3
Yeah.
more gold.
I got you, buddy. There you go.
All right, so I take the 3 gold over and drop it off. And like, my big brother gave this so I could play.
Aw, your big brother's so sweet.
Adorable.
All right. So anybody else? Just Sett?
I think I would do good at this game.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's basically con checks and athletics checks.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go ahead and do a quick run through of some things before we get started on yours, as is pretty much the way I've been doing things to make sure that I have everything right first. So let's see. Thing that I seem to be missing. Okay, so yeah, okay, that's what we'll do. So okay, that will go, and then we'll do athletics check. Sorry, this one is slightly complicated in scoring. All right. So the first contestant is only able to really get one log up on the wagon. They kind of struggle with a couple of other logs, but then quickly reach a point where they're really struggling for air, and they tap out and they come get the globe off their head, and that will be their mark, one log. So the way this is going to go, what is your Constitution modifier?
My con modifier is +3.
Okay. So essentially, for each of the minutes, which your initial breath, like the amount of time that you can hold your breath, will be 4 minutes for this purpose. So we'll go ahead and start with 4 athletics checks.
Okay. And am I moving with the logs or just lifting them up? Like, am I carrying them anywhere?
Well, they're being carried, but that's going to all be part of the athletics check. Basically, the logs are like they're near the wagon. You're just basically moving the logs from like there on the ground to on the wagon.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we'll go ahead and alternate. It'll be an athletics check, followed by a Constitution saving throw.
14 for athletics, 13 for con.
Okay, so first minute in, you're able to throw one log up there. It kind of took you a while to kind of get used to exerting yourself while holding your breath and not like letting out a bunch of air, but you managed to do it pretty well. You've gotten one log up there, and you feel good to keep going.
All right.
So we'll do another athletics and another
a nat 20.
And then another Constitution saving throw.
Another Constitution is going to be a 12.
All right. So again, you feel good about holding your breath. You still feel good. This time in the next minute, you're actually able to get 3 more logs up on the wagon. So you've actually got 4 up there now.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and go another strength and another con save.
All right. So athletics got me a 13.
Okay.
And a Constitution save. Is a 13.
All right. Still doing good on breath. You're able to get another log up there, but you're not feeling quite as gung ho as you did like the last minute. But let's go ahead and do another strength and another con save.
All right. This is my last one, right? So I'm gonna add my 10 of hearts to that to make it an 18.
Okay.
And then
and go ahead and give me a con save.
Yep.
Oh,
a 23.
Okay. So you get 2 more logs up there, and you definitely feel like you're starting to get kind of short of breath, but you feel like you can probably do one more strength check worth of logs here.
Oh, heck yeah. Blah, 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 blah. It's a 15.
All right. So that is another 2 logs. So let's see. We're at, I think that was 9. think that's right.
Yeah.
So we had 1, we had 3, we had 1, we had 2, we had 2.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Okay.
Or at least that's what I'm gonna say. So you're gonna accept that and you're gonna like it. So 9 logs, which puts you pretty heartily in the lead over the guy that had 1.
Okay. So I uncork myself and I drink some of the water and then let the rest come out.
you just
You see the bubbles come up like in a water jug.
There you go.
It's creating a vortex.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically beer fest. Anyway, so let's go ahead and we'll take our long break before it gets too far in, and we'll wrap this up after we get back. It'll probably be about 7-8 minutes, I think, is what we normally do.
Sounds good.
And we're back. So, continuing on, we'll just go ahead and skip through. There are a bunch of other contestants that are able to get maybe a couple of logs up there, but nobody even comes close to your 9. Then we get to the last contestant.
Son of a bitch.
So he's wearing a robe and a tight leather mask, like covering his face. So when he's actually going and competing, each of you can actually do this. Give me a perception checks.
Okay.
All right. Perception.
Perception.
I still have water in my eyes from having the
Mother-
helmet on.
Shit. Motherfuck. Oh my
Mine
God.
hit somebody's. I got a 15.
That's better than the rest of us.
That's a lot.
Like
better than the
literally.
rest. Okay,
I rolled a 1.
So, Ponsonby, you actually kind of see a little bit into the disguise, and you realize that this person's features look a lot like they probably are a merfolk.
So they can breathe underwater.
Like that would make sense. Yeah, you think that's probably true. Yeah.
What do I know about merfolk? Can merfolk breathe underwater and breathe air, or can they only breathe underwater?
They're amphibious. They'd be able to breathe air and water.
Hmm.
Do you tell anyone about this? That you notice this?
I was trying to see if I could do anything. Would merfolks be considered beasts?
They would be considered humanoids.
Hmm. Dang. Yeah. Ponsonby would turn to Bibi and say, "Hey, kind of see some stuff going on with their skin. Like they can breathe oxygen through their skin. I think that's a merfolk."
Ah. Would you say to yourself that this merfolkian has an unfair advantage in this competition?
Well, I mean, they can breathe underwater, right? Because they breathe through their skin or something. Isn't that how merfolk work? They breathe
Ah.
oxygen through their skin or something?
I do not know, but if you believe so, well. Oh, Holy Redeemer, please smite our foes that we may prevail in this competition. I snap my fingers, I clap my hands, and this merfolk has Bane. We're good at casting Bane, okay?
She's also going to pull Sett aside and be like, "Hey, I think somebody's kind of got an advantage. I mean, is it unfair if it's a racial feature? I don't know, but just so you know, like he just never would beat them at this because they can breathe underwater.
Yeah, that doesn't seem very fair. Maybe we could put some cabbage in their water.
Yeah, oh, I think that'd be fun.
Okay. Or maybe freeze it. Then they can't breathe.
Well, I mean, but also, like, can we like just ban merfolk from competing? That seems
No.
a little unfair.
I'm just saying we should make them not breathe like I had to not breathe.
Yeah, how do we do that?
Freeze the water. Throw some more bones in there. Make it really cold.
I wonder if I can I freeze water?
Stop.
Turns into a slush.
I can only create or destroy water.
Ooh, destroy the water, and then we'll say they were cheating. Because there's no water in there.
But I mean, then we were cheating. Aren't they
Oh.
gonna find out that we did that?
Not normally. I mean, normally Thotark encourages me to cheat, so...
Huh.
Well, I mean,
I-
I think I could handle this one. I can make the water murky where they can't see.
Huh.
Ooh.
There you go. I wish Barkskin like would turn a merfolk unable to breathe underwater. That would make sense, right?
I mean, it would, except I'm pretty sure that merfolk typically have gills.
Oh. Well, why'd you let me go on and on about them being able to breathe through their skin, Richard?
Because I thought it
You
was
know,
entertaining.
I could melt his flesh around the gill area.
Jesus, Thotark, no. By the Redeemer. God.
So he actually gets up there, and they get the globe sealed up on his head, and start filling it with water. I don't know if y'all are wanting to do anything in that time.
I've already cast spells, so I'm good.
Yeah, the Bane.
I want to create a minor illusion that the water that's getting poured in there is very thick, murky water, and yeah, so it's harder for him to see, or for them to see.
Okay. So you do that. The water definitely is pretty murky. And as the actual harbor master that is leading this competition, that I didn't even mention at this point, because I also don't have a picture of him, but his name is Crustaneer Wint. But he will actually say that well, it looks like the water in his helmet's really murky. I guess it must be something bleeding out of that mask he's wearing. Oh well, I guess that's kind of his own fault.
That's his fault for wearing it.
And he'll just let the competition go on as is. So he will once he gets the helmet on and sealed, he will kind of fumble around towards the logs, and he will find them. He manages to get one of the logs lifted up, and he's slowly making his way over towards the wagon. He is able to get it up on there. He kind of repeats this process, going very slowly. Like he's taking a very, very long time to get these logs there. And after about 5 minutes, he's able to get about 5 logs up on the wagon. But as he goes back for a 6th, he actually trips on a log that he couldn't see, which will shatter the helmet that is on his head, thus ending his turn.
Huzzah. Nice work, team.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And
Yeah, yeah, great.
the
moral
harbor and the harbor master will say, "Well, I guess that does it. I guess there's really a weird question to be had about why he thought that wearing a mask in that would be a good idea. It seems to have done him in a bit. But with that, I guess the winner is Sett with 9 logs, an amazing 9 logs.
Huzzah!
So, congratulations, Sett, and here is your Dust of Dryness for first place.
I'll turn around with it. Do one of you 3 want this dusty dryness?
No, I'm good, but here's a beer for winners. It's a winner's beer.
Yay! I'll hand the
Winner
dust of
beer.
dryness to Thotark to hold on to it because I don't know what to do with it.
I'm just collecting stuff.
Just collecting stuff.
Are we doing encumbrance in this game?
I generally don't care that much about encumbrance because it's just kind of a hassle to try and keep track of for the most part, as long as you use like plain common sense, it's not like it makes that much difference. Like,
Can't carry a 300-pound sled on your back.
but yeah. Like, I mean, it's like, oh well, you're gonna carry this 500-pound statue. Like, that's pretty questionable. But if it's
Challenge
like,
accepted.
I've got like, a whole bunch of little things that weigh a pound or 2 here or there. It's like whatever.
What does the dust of dryness do?
So the Dust of Dryness, and let me pull up here because I'm pretty sure that was one of the new
Smell
things
like
that was in
baby
here.
The baby
Dust of
powder. So
Oh.
it's so you don't chafe.
Yeah.
I guess it is
What-
not actually one of the new things. Hold
Was
on.
there a legal settlement for the Dust of Dryness recently?
So Dust of Dryness is a small packet that contains 1d6 plus 4 pinches of dust. You can go ahead and roll that if you want.
All right, 1d6 plus 4. Ooh, that's 8.
All right, so 8 pinches of dust. You can use an action to sprinkle a pinch over water. The dust will turn a cube of water 15 feet per side into one marble-sized pellet, which floats or rests near where the dust was sprinkled. The pellet's weight is negligible. Someone can use an action to smash the pellet against a hard surface, causing the pellet to shatter and release the water the dust absorbed. Doing so ends that pellet's magic. An elemental composed mostly of water that is exposed to a pinch of the dust must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, taking 10d6 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Oh,
Damn.
Ponsonby.
Wow.
Well, Ponsonby is not an elemental comprised mostly of water,
I'm a water genasi.
but you're not comprised of water, right? You're comprised of crystal, right?
I mean,
No,
that's what I
that's-
look like on the outside.
That's cosmetic. That's
Yeah,
what
that's all
Ponsonby added
cosmetic.
to themselves.
Ah.
Hold on.
Yeah, a little Ponsonby history. She's just a regular old water genasi, but she thought that was boring, so she glued crystals to her body.
So don't sprinkle it on Ponsonby.
Are water genasis made of water? I guess so. I don't know.
I would say it's less so than an elemental because the idea is that
Okay.
Genasi are like elemental descended, so they're only like part elemental.
Okay.
So I would say it's probably not enough to really comprise that kind of damage, but
Got it.
probably still not a good idea to test that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, you have eight uses basically, and you can do a 15 by 15 by 15 cube of water into a marble-sized pellet, which you can then smash to release the 15-foot cube of water.
Yeah, that seems like magic stuff to me anyway, so I would have given that to Thotark. I don't want anything to do with magic.
That could come in handy.
Fancy.
It could definitely come in handy. You're right, especially if you'll go against any water elementals.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Would merfolk be considered water elementals?
I think they're fish people.
They would not be water elementals, but I don't know. Maybe I'd come up with something that still detriments them in some way, even if it's not like massive damage.
Put it in his stupid helmet.
Oh, just feed it to somebody and then it dehydrates
Oh,
them.
geez. Yeah, I mean, if we really want to get technical, humans are made up of mostly water. So
Yeah.
Like that's almost worse than poison.
Yeah, but I
Right.
mean, I guess it depends on how.
Solidify the liquid inside of them.
Yeah, I think what
pretty
they're really
dark.
insinuating about the elemental comprised mostly of water, I think they actually mean like liquid water. Like,
Yeah,
I know
and
some.
it would be like an attack
like-
kind of deal.
Yeah.
Right, because you can't throw it against the inside of somebody's stomach,
Yeah,
right?
And I mean, even if they were to ingest it, like it would probably cause them issues, but it's not like it would like deteriorate their entire body. It would just
yeah.
probably cause some major digestive problems. And it could actually be really problematic, but
Yeah.
What's that diarrhea commercial?
oh, this would be more like the most intense constipation you've ever had.
Oh, oh,
It's kind of the opposite. So now that we're done with the pleasant talk, let's go ahead and move along. So now that we have finished with that, the next event to be announced is the Greasy Pole.
Crazy Paul.
The Greasy Pole, which will be held at King Vacrolos II Park. Which is right over here. King Vacrolos VII, or the Second Park. So, if y'all are interested, in short, the Greasy Pole is about climbing slippery or greased up poles and untying a knot at the top. Basically, it involves athletics and acrobatics and just straight decks.
can Bonzen be turned into a flying slime again and go register?
Register as a slime.
Like if you see a slime come up to register and they have wings, would they be allowed to register?
Well, the rules would be stated as such that you would have to climb the pole, like flying is not allowed.
Can you slime up a greasy pole?
Right?
Oh, that made me laugh as soon as I finished saying it.
Slime up a greasy pole. What if? What if she turns into an ant?
Be like, here's 3 gold. I'm gonna check in my aunt for the competition.
How many other games are there? Do we know?
There are 8 of these games.
And how many have we done? 4? 3?
You have completed 3. This would be the 4th.
Yeah, so we don't have to do all of them. We can.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't have to
All
if you
right.
don't want to. You're
What's-
free to participate in any and all or none.
What's the prize for this one?
The prize for it is a potion of climbing. Fitting, right?
If you
Oh,
can
you're
climb
really good
well.
at climbing. You need a potion of climbing, right?
What can spiders can climb? Did she turn into a spider? Yeah, she turns into a. Let's see. What kind of spider monstrosity can she be? Alright, she turns into a giant wolf spider and walks up and says, "Hi, I'd like to register. Here's 3 gold."
So are you just like a giant spider?
Giant wolf spider. Yep.
A giant wolf spider
Yep.
Checking in as a spider.
that is somehow able to talk.
Um,
I'm not saying you necessarily can't. I'm just trying
you
to
know
figure out
what?
if
You're
somebody's
right.
gonna
A
accept
giant wolf spider can't talk. But let me see what my feature says about turning into into my it's my wild shape.
And I know there used to be a thing about it, but really my concern is less about the actual ability to talk and more about, how are people going to react to a talking spider?
Yeah, and that's fair. You can totally roleplay that out. She did it.
Okay, all right.
Let's see. I can magically assume the shape. Yeah, I basically assume the shape, but I'm pretty sure. Let me Google wild shape real quick, unless anybody knows. Wild shape.
I'm unfortunately not quite as familiar in it in 5th edition, and at this point I've played so many different versions and things like that it all kind of gets jumbled together a bit.
All right. So
I'm being
languages are a racial feature, so they are retained while in wild shape.
Interesting that you retain racial features in wild shape, but yeah.
Oh, Cyrillan said can't talk or cast spells with wild shape.
Okay. And I know there used to be in like older editions things for like a specific feat for being able to cast in wild shape or things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think usually like language is limited to like the physical capabilities of the form you assume.
All right. Well, so she just turns into a spider and then realizes that she can't like grab her money out of her bag with her little spider hand and reverts back and says, "Well, I guess that didn't work." I couldn't grab the gold. If somebody could talk for me, will they let your pets like compete or something? Probably not. All right, whatever. I don't want to climb that greasy pole anyway. It's gross.
All right.
We can for you if you want to do it.
No, it's fine. They probably wouldn't let me compete anyway. I just wanted to be a cool big spider, and I was. I scared that kid over there. Huh.
That kid is absolutely quaking.
Yeah, watch out, kid, before I web you.
And he'll like
mad.
kind of shriek and like run behind his mom.
Druids can't cast in wild shape until they're level 18th level.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Fine. Take all the fun out of it. Let's move on.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like a potion of climbing isn't really the greatest prize, but who knows?
I mean, it probably would be for Ponsonby. She can't climb worth shit.
Well, you could just turn into a spider that doesn't need to talk when we need
Oh,
to
that's
climb.
true. That's true. I forgot about that.
Or flying slime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or fly.
Yeah.
So, so is there anything else that y'all want to do in the intervening time before the next event?
No.
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 Okay.
Check out the next event.
All right. Well, y'all sit around, y'all chat, y'all have some fun discussing the merits of whether or not people would allow a spider to participate in the games. And eventually you hear another announcement for the next game, which is called Master of the Wild. which will likewise be taking place in the King Vacrolus II Park, particularly at the Temple of Nature, which is in the park. In particular, this game is one of survival and intelligence nature checks. It's essentially like a quiz game.
Huh. I like quizzes. I like quizzes a lot. I hope it's about bones.
There may be some bone-related stuff potentially, I suppose. I mean, it is about nature and survival.
I'm gonna Google all the answers, by the way. But I'll roll for it.
Oh yeah, you can.
I just
you can
am
totally,
not as I am not as smart as Ponsonby is.
You can totally like look up all the answers to all of the questions if you want. The only problem is I'd need to find some questions.
Yeah, I guess Thotark will participate. I don't expect to do well.
Okay.
Oh, if Thotark is participating, Ponsonby's not going to.
Oh, Ponsonby
But-
would probably do way better than Thotark, though.
But I guess I was thinking since Ponsonby can cast like let's see, Beast Bomb. Never mind. She's gonna try to give him the answers. I thought Beast Bond would be appropriate because he's like beastie, but I don't think he's like beast.
He would still be considered humanoid.
That's fine. That is totally fine.
I can keep casting message and keep a connection between both of us, and you can reply to me the answer that they or answer to the question that they ask me.
Yeah.
Finger guns.
Message.
Yeah.
Yeah, finger guns.
Yeah. I'd really like to do that. I don't want to go up there again because I scared that kid and I don't know how these people are feeling about me right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, y'all will go ahead and head over that way to do registration. And in the meanwhile, we will go ahead and take another quick 90-second break. And when we get back, we'll go ahead and get this knocked out. And we're back.
Woo.
So, you are all here at the Temple of Nature in the King Vacrolus II Park in order to play Master of the Wild. So Ponsonby and Thotark were both signing up, is that correct?
No, Ponsonby is not signing up. She is just going to help Thotark cheat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna keep a
Thotark is
message
signing up.
open. Yeah.
Okay. And so one of the things that you notice as you come up to where the event is here is that there are no magical letters welcoming anybody or saying that they were sponsored by the Emporium of Marvelous Rarities. It seems that it is a lot more plain than that. And it seems like there are actually a lot of dandelions growing in a patch here, seemingly for some reason. So as you sign up, they'll actually explain that the way that this is going to work is that the quiz, there will be a question asked. The contestants will all have a dandelion, which they have to blow the little fluffies off of the dandelion in order to buzz in, so to speak. The first to do so gets the right to answer. If they answer incorrectly, then the next would have a chance, and so on and so forth until everyone has had a chance to answer. If nobody answers it correctly, they move on to the next question. And that will essentially rinse and repeat. It will alternate questions between between a recognition thing where they'll present some type of bit of like fur or a piece of a plant or something for you to identify, alternated with a trivia question about a plant or animal. As far as functionality, that basically is the difference between survival checks and intelligence nature checks. And yeah, that is pretty much how this goes. The contest is actually hosted by the venerable Hilaris Asporal, who is the highest ranking priest of the Temple of Nature. And he doesn't exactly seem too happy to be doing this, but he's doing it anyway. So he will start by addressing everyone. Hello, welcome to the Master of the Wild quiz. I am Father Hilaris. I'm glad His Majesty asked me to host this event. This way I can show this city how negligent you all are about the gifts of the Eternal Mother. Now, let's start and be over with it quickly.
Agreed. Here.
So
Oh my gosh, I love you. I love you. Hi. I love you.
So all of the contestants, Thotark included, will be handed a dandelion to start for the first question. Go ahead and roll an initiative check.
Oh, cool. Oh, there's no combat.
Oh, is it not letting you roll like straight initiative? You can probably just roll a normal dex roll, just as a quick, easy substitute.
Yeah. Right.
If you hover over utility, you can roll initiative if you have your character pulled up.
Oh, you mean
Oh,
like
wait,
in the...
never mind. It still won't let you do it. There's no active combat encounter.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
All right.
A dex check works.
Nailed it.
All right, so you will have the first opportunity to answer. We'll say this first one, they bring out just a patch of fur that they present to you to identify. So go ahead and make a survival check.
Survival. Feels really fluffy. Whispering that.
Ponsonby got a 21.
All right. So Thotark, you're not really sure yourself, but Ponsonby is going to message over to you that she's pretty certain that this is from one of the local boar population.
It's just from the boring boar. You know, people try to sell that off as like dragon fur, which everybody knows dragons don't have fur. But it's just from a boar.
It's from a boar. Local boar.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. Very good. Moving on. The next question will be just kind of a thing, just kind of about the mating habits of the local bird populations. I'm not going to go into questions because I don't feel like getting all that technical about the flora and fauna in this area without information to go off of. So anyway, it will be a intelligence nature check. Hey.
I don't really know anything
I'm
about
going
birds.
to use my Cardic and add a 10 to that.
Gonna add a 10 on top of that. Wow.
On top of
Oh,
a
shit.
dirty 20?
Oh, did I roll it? Oh, why did I think it was smaller than that? I'm sorry. It must.
You might have looked
No, I'm
at
not-
Ponsonby's roll instead of yours.
Probably. Yeah. I'm not gonna use my Cardic. I'm gonna take
Yeah,
the 20.
I wouldn't think so. Yeah, 20 is enough. Thotark, yes. You would actually happen to know, or at least be able to reasonably guess the answer. Actually, go ahead and roll another dex roll.
Other decks.
Yeah. So almost forgot
Okay,
about
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. So somebody else is able to actually get the dandelion first, though. So they're going to roll their int check on that. And they will actually answer incorrectly. They said that it was 3 months, and you know that it's actually 4.
Okay. Am I second?
You are second up.
All right. We're like, yeah, this guy, he didn't know he didn't know. It's 4 months. 4 months, not 3.
Yes, that's right. You're actually pretty good at this. Oh, maybe there's some hope yet. And we'll go ahead and continue on this manner, same kind of deal. It's going to be a total of actually even quicker than we thought. We'll go ahead and do one more. Well, we'll see. One. Go ahead and do one at a time. The next one that will actually bring out a singular feather for you to identify. So go ahead and do the initiative roll. All right. So you actually do get to answer this first as well. So go ahead and roll a survival check.
Survival.
Okay, so you, Thotark, think at first that this is probably like some kind of a parrot feather, but Ponsonby actually corrects you through the message because she knows that this is actually from a cockatiel.
They look kind of similar. I understand the confusion, but it's a cockatiel. Freaking birds all over the place. I think I get a cool feather, but it's really just like a weird cockatiel feather. It could be cool, but it's not.
This is a weird cockatiel feather. It's not to be confused with a parrot. I almost wanted to think that, but no, cockatiel.
Well, yes, that's right. Wow, that's really good. We actually tried to throw a curveball in there. Wow. Well, with that, that's 3 correct answers, which is all we need for a victory. I've got to say, I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought nobody would be good enough to be able to get these right so quickly. Wow. Well, I guess thanks are in order for restoring my faith that there are still some that actually care about these things.
Yeah.
So, congratulations, Thotark, as the winner of Master of the Wild. You will be given a potion of animal friendship.
Oh, this will come in handy with my normal treks out into the bird watching and stuff.
Yes. Happy birding.
Thank you.
And so that will wrap up the Master of the Wild, and I think that is a perfect place for us to go ahead and end off the session with just a few more main events before we get into the Battle of Champions.
Yay.
Yay.
Once you can start identifying birds by their jizz, you're a birder.
Is that true?
Yeah, jizz means something else. It doesn't mean what you think it means.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it
I'm not a
definitely means
birder.
what I think it means. So
I mean, that would be pretty impressive to be able to identify birds by their jizz, I would think.
You just go out into the woods.
I don't need that.
I got a
Alright.
nose for this.
So, since we're ending off a little bit earlier tonight, we're not going to do another break before we do like kind of a wrap up and discussion and whatnot. So, if anybody has any kinds of questions or anything like that, you can go ahead and get them in the chat, and we'll go ahead and start discussing.
So I guess the first question is obviously going to be, hey, Jonathan, what was the first song that you were referencing? Yeah, that's
Yeah. So the first song that I was referencing was actually "Why Not" by Hilary Duff. So I was saying "Bye, wife," and it's actually "Why Not Do a Crazy Dance." Anyone?
Oh.
No, maybe.
I think
No,
we're
no.
all too
I
old
didn't-
for Hilary Duff.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So wow.
Yeah.
Except for you.
I'll take it.
Which one was Hilary Duff?
She was Hannah. No, she wasn't Hannah Montana. She
No.
did
She was Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie
She
McGuire.
does soap operas now, or a soap opera.
Really?
Something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah. She's like
She
a
was the one
regular
that was like,
character.
"Don't say gay. That's rude." when we were younger, like that's what I remember her from. Like, yeah, is her like little info commercial. Don't say gay. You wouldn't like it if I said Becky with the wearing a skirt for a top.
I was
Something like that.
I was 18 when this show came out, so yeah, I don't think I watched it.
Okay. Well, it's gold. So
Oh, it's great.
So listen to
Great.
it, I guess. That's what the next episode is. All of us reacting to Lizzie
Yeah, she
McGuire
was-
music.
Yeah, she was another like similar, or at least from my limited perspective of her, I always considered her kind of similar to like Miley Cyrus.
It's only because it was Lizzie McGuire and Hannah Montana were on around the same time.
Right,
Yeah.
and that's undoubtedly why I associate them. Not that I
No,
really
they
ever
weren't.
watched either.
I don't know either way.
Jonathan said no.
No.
Yeah, I'm googling
Yeah.
it. Yeah, Hannah Montana was 5 years later.
Oh,
Oh,
It's 5 years later.
really?
this is before.
Dang.
Yeah.
Shows how much I know.
A girl that can sing having a TV show.
Yeah,
No.
a TV show where she sings, but is someone else, I guess.
Well, Lizzie
No.
McGuire wasn't someone else.
Well, I guess she wasn't
was
someone else, but like,
She didn't sing. She wasn't a singer, I don't think, in the show, was she?
only in the
Hilary
movies.
Duff is a singer.
Oh, okay.
Lizzie McGuire was a singer in one of the movies.
Hmm.
So yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
did they ever like have some kind of like crossover, like Lizzie McGuire and Hannah Montana or something?
No, because one of them was 5
And
years later. Richard,
Nickelodeon.
keep up.
Were they
mean,
both Disney, or was one Nickelodeon?
Uh,
They were both
Right.
Disney.
Oh, they were. Okay.
Mhm.
We keep asking questions and we have no clue.
See, I just need to know now. I don't know anything about this.
I will say that I am unable to delete my crossbow. I tried it like 3 times.
Let me see. Inventory.
Italian
Wait.
singer's doppelganger.
Well, it's not in your inventory. Let's see.
It is under weapons for me. It's still there.
Oh, I don't see it for you. Like
Oh.
under weapons, I just see unarmed strike, hand axe, and quarterstaff.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it just hasn't updated for me.
Weird.
That is weird. Okay. Yeah. Ponsonby got really mad. She apparently has a temper. Who knew?
Who knew?
I thought you were gonna win.
Questions?
I thought you had that.
I know.
It was so close. It was
Well,
so
you know
close.
what? There was no way. Lindsay, I'm not gonna press F5 refresh. It'll kick me all the way out. It's a big to do. I'm not doing it.
Whole ordeal.
It's a
Whole
whole thing.
ordeal.
I'm gonna log back in.
It,
There's
it
probably
should
a
be
password
fixed
or
next
something.
time.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't believe how well Ponsonby did at that archery thing. I'm not pressing all F4.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was so close. Like you were rolling really well.
Well, plus the 2 Cardics that I used.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. No, I did not do well, and I assumed I wouldn't, but I didn't think I would do that poorly.
Everybody gave me all their winnings.
I mean, I feel like that's just the way that the party's going to operate, like going forward. It's like Thotark's just going to be like the quartermaster / like keeper of coin. Like he's just going to have everything, and everybody's going to be like, "Can I get some gold for this?" Like, "Hey, can I get that thing that we got this other time?"
Except for the money that goes to the Church of the Light.
Well, I gave that straight to. I gave that straight to Bibi.
Does that ever come back? Like, do we ever get to go to the Church of Light and be like, "Yo, we need help, y'all. Like, can you spare like some weapons or some humans to help us do something?"
I don't know, maybe.
It comes back in good fortune. Okay, we wish
Really?
you well.
Because
Like
did you see
weapons
that
and
archery
humans.
thing? There was
It
no
com-
good fortune during my archery.
It
thing.
comes back in sending thoughts and prayers.
The
I
real
mean,
winning is the people you crushed along the way.
I
I
mean,
do.
isn't it reward enough knowing that you have spread the word of the Redeemer?
It absolutely is. Absolutely.
And ruining that merfolk's day. That was also
Yeah, that was
rewarding.
good.
F
That
that
was good.
person.
Yeah, I mean, why were they hiding their face?
Yeah.
Well, because they didn't want people to realize that they were a merfolk.
Yeah.
Had the crowds realized that he was a merfolk, they would have started throwing stuff at him.
Cabbage,
Oh.
cooked cabbage, probably, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
we needed the double whammy, Bane and Murky Water.
and between those
Bane.
two, he just couldn't handle it.
I
I'm
want to be
glad
able to do a Bane voice so bad. Bane, I'm Bane. I
But
can't
which
do it.
Bane are we talking about? Like, are we talking about like Dark Knight Rises Bane?
No.
Are we
That
talking
sounded
like
more like the
Harley
animated
Quinn.
Harley Quinn
Harley
Yeah,
Bane?
Quinn
that
Bane.
one. Yeah,
'Cause-
that's the
'cause
one I'm
that
trying
Bane
to
is
do.
Great.
that sounded good. Yeah.
Did it? Okay, good.
It did.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
I'm
I'm apparently, or Thotark is apparently group mom.
Yes, Thotark is definitely
carnival.
your mom, especially at the carnival.
I was gonna go look for an elephant ear at one point, but I was afraid it would be like an actual elephant ear. I'm like, no.
I'm putting the free biscuits in my bag.
Like the cabbage.
Gross.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, fun times.
a fun one.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've got a
Well-
little bit more of this kind of stuff going on next session too.
All right.
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, so it'll be the
March first.
March 1st. Yeah, that should be right. Yep, March 1st will be 2 weeks from today. Will be our next session. I guess we need to go through all of our normal stuff. With, like, for example, thank you to Elderbrain for creating Crown of the Oathbreaker, as well as sponsoring us to be able to do this this actual play of it, this live play of it. We are, as said before, Creative Typo. You can find everything for us at creativetypo.com, which includes all kinds of other shows, some actual plays, some audio dramas, like a storytelling podcast, some really fun and interesting things in there that you can check out. Of course, as always, there's our Discord, which is lots of fun. We have lots of things going on in there. People just kind of chatting all day, every day. Thank you for Tisha and Jonathan joining us from Roll Gay Roleplay. You should go and check out their stuff. They have a very popular and awesome podcast. Thank you.
It's pretty
to...
popular. You're right. It's pretty popular. It's got a niche. It's got its own niche.
Wonder what that is.
I don't know.
What? A niche? What? Thank you to Mead, our executive producer.
Thank you, Mead.
Thanks, Mead.
Thanks, Mead.
Thank you to Sarah, our hardworking person behind the curtain.
And
Yeah.
that yells at us because we need
Yeah.
to refill our water. Ugh.
Break time, nerds.
Every time. I just want to refill my water, Sarah. Just kidding. Love you.
And I think that's about all we need to go through. So I guess we will see everybody in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bye.
bye, everybody. Thank
Bye.
you.